we are going to see chapter number 7, that is cash book and its type of standard 11 commerce subject account. So this is the second part of the chapter 7 and first part is already linked in the description, and today we are going to prepare a simple cash book. So here we are going to prepare only one column cash book, that is cash column. So as we discussed before that the cash is a real account and rules of the real account will be followed to the simple cash book, as whatever cash is coming in the business that we are going to debit and whatever cash we are going to pay that we are going to credit. That is rules of the real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. That rules we are going to follow and we are going to prepare simple cash book. So let's see the illustration number 1. Let's see illustration number 1. Prepare simple cash book from the following transaction of Rajesh Bhai for the month of February 2015. So here simple cash book of Rajesh Bhai for the month of February 2015. Here we are going to prepare column called date, receipts, receipt number, ledger folio, amount, then the credit side, date, payment, voucher number, ledger folio and amount. Again we have to write debit and credit on the both sides. So this is how we are supposed to prepare simple cash book. Let's start the transaction. On 2015 February 1st, cash on hand. So as we know that cash we are supposed to write on the debit side, we are going to write down 2015 February 1st to balance brought down. That will be how much? 5,000. So that we are going to write down on the debit side 5,000. Okay. Now on third, goods of rupees 3,000 sold to Geeta for cash. So here when we are selling goods we are receiving cash. So that is again we are going to write down on the debit side, that is to sales account, and the amount is a 3,000. Again on fifth, goods of rupees 2,000 purchased from Amit for cash. So when we are purchasing goods we are paying cash. So that we are going to write down on the credit side, that is on 2015 February 5 by purchase account. And that will be rupees 2,000. Okay. Now on date number 7, cash of rupees 5,000 brought in business as more fund is required in business. So when we are bringing cash in the business, cash account is going to be debit. So here we have brought the money from the home. So we are going to write down to capital account on 7, to capital account. And the amount will be 5,000. Okay. On 9th, insurance premium rupees 800 paid. So that is our expense. Insurance premium is our expense that we are going to write down by insurance premium. Account, and the amount is 800. Okay, next 10, furniture of rupees 4,000 purchase from Ganesh Furniture Mart for cash. So we have purchased the furniture for cash, so that will be recorded in the cash book. So furniture we have purchased for the business, so straight we are going to write down by furniture account. And the amount will be 4,000. Now next is on 12. Rupees 1500 received towards the commission and 1200 paid towards the brokerage. So commission is our income and that is going to be debited to the cash book. 12 to commission account. And commission is a 1500. And on the same day, that is on 12, we have paid brokerage. So by brokerage account, and the brokerage we have paid is a 1200. So that will be 1200 for that. Now let's see on 14. Rupees 3000 received from Mahesh towards the receivable. So Mahesh has given us rupees 3000. So for that, on 14, we are going to write down to Mahesh account. And that will be rupees 3000 for that. Now, on 16, salary of rupees 1000 and freight of rupees 200 paid. So here on 16, by salary account, and salary is a 1000, and on 16, by freight account, and freight we have paid, it is a 200. Now let's see the next transaction. On 18, rupees 3000 paid to Prakruti towards the old account. So we have paid to Prakruti. For that, on 18, by Prakruti account, and we have paid to him, Prakruti, 3000 rupees for that. And after that, on 20, machinery purchase for business rupees 2000. So that on date 20, by machinery account, and the amount of machinery is a 2000. Now on 23, as more fund is required in the business, 10,000 borrowed as a loan bearing 10% rate of interest from Ramesh Bhai. So we have taken the loan, and when we are taking the loan, cash is coming in the business. So that will be recorded on the debit side to Ramesh Bhai's loan account. Ramesh Bhai's 10% loan account, and that will be 10,000. So for that. Now on 26, cash purchase of rupees 7,000. So that is a purchase, and that we are going to write down on credit side of cash book by purchase account. And the amount of the purchase is a 7,000. Now on 28, rupees 3,000 deposited in Prime Cooperative Bank. So when we are depositing money in a bank, the cash is going out of the business. So that we are going to write down on the credit side 28 by Prime Cooperative Bank account. And that will be 3,000. So here our all transactions transaction is finished. Now we have to find out the balance of the cash account. For that, we have to make the total of the debit side. So total of the debit side we have to find out, that is 5,000, 3,000, 5,000, 1,500, 3,000 and 10,000. So that will be 27,500. So that total we are going to take to the credit side, that will be 27,500. And from that, if we are going to deduct 2,800, 4,000, 1,200, 1,200, 3,000, 2,000, 7,000 and 3,000, the balance will be 3,300. And this is called, as this is the February, we have to write the last date of February, that is 28, by balance carried forward. So this is how we have to find out the balance, and this is the balance of the February month that we are going to carry forward to the next month, that is on 2015 March 1st, and it is called to balance brought forward, and that will be 3,300. This is how we supposed to finish the sum and find out the balance of the cash account. Student, you may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.